Welcome to our new channel, Shona and Swahili Unpacked. That's the name of our channel. In this channel, I am going to be comparing Shona, Chishona, and Swahili, Kiswahili. Swahili is a Bantu language spoken by over 100 million people, mainly in East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, DRC, the Comoros. They also speak a Swahili dialect. Shona is another major Bantu language spoken by over 14 million speakers, mainly in Zimbabwe, where we have over 75% of the people in Zimbabwe can speak and understand Shona, also spoken in parts of Botswana and parts of Mozambique. We will be comparing these two major Bantu languages. They have similarities, they have differences in words, in verbs, in grammar. All those will be comparing them in this our channel, Shona and Swahili Unpacked. In this our very first lesson, lesson 1, we are going to dwell on a very interesting topic. Shona substituted double vowel with R and L with R. Without wasting your time, let's go into examples. Our first word is mvua in Swahili, mvura in Shona. It means rain or water. In both languages, it means rain. In Shona, it also means water. But in Swahili, they have another word for water. It's maji, which to me sounds more or less like the Zulu or Ndebele word amanzi. But in this lesson, we'll be dwelling on comparing Shona and Swahili. Our second word, ua. In Swahili, rua. In Shona, it means flower. When there are many, maua. In Swahili, marua. In Shona. Next word, kuoa. Swahili, kurora. In Shona means to marry. Kuolewa. In Swahili, kurorwa. In Shona, to get married. Next word, kuuma. It's a verb means kuruma in Shona is to bite or to feel pain. We can give an example. My stomach is aching. My stomach is painful. In Swahili, tumbo langu linauma. In Shona, dumbu rangu riri kurwadza or dumbu rangu riri kuruma ruma. My stomach is biting in Shona, literally. Kukaa in Swahili, kugara in Shona is to sit. Here we have a double substitution. Ka was substituted with ga, and double a was substituted with ra. Ku in Swahili, guru. In Shona it means big, large, or main, like main road, main. Ku, here we have a double substitution as well. Ku was substituted with gu, and double u was substituted with ru in Shona. Nja. Nja in Swahili and nzara in Shona means hunger. Or you can say hungry. Let's give an example. I am hungry. In Swahili, nina njaa. In Shona, ndine nzara. Next word, muume. Swahili, murume. In Shona means husband. Let's give an example. My husband. In Swahili, mume wangu. In Shona, murume wangu means husband. Closely related to that is mwanaume. In Swahili, in Shona, murume. It means men. So in Shona, husband is murume. Men is also murume. The next one, I do not want to include this, but let me include it. Mbo. In Swahili, popularly, they use the word ume, but also mbo is acceptable. In Shona, mboro. That is the penis or the penis. Kukua. That's our next word. In Swahili, kukura. In Shona is to grow or to grow up. Next word, kuja. In Swahili, in Shona is kuzara. Here we have another double substitution where ja was substituted with za and double r was substituted with r to get filled up. Kuja, kuzara, to get filled up or to get full. Kutoa. In Swahili, kutora. In Shona, to take. Kuota. In Swahili, kurota. In Shona, that is to dream. Kupakua. In Swahili, kupakura. In Shona, to serve or to dish out some food, for example, from a pot, and you are putting your food into plates. We call that kupakua in Swahili and kupakura in Shona. Kuambia in Swahili is kuyambira. In Shona, in Swahili, it's to tell. In Shona, it can also mean to tell, but it's mostly used in to warn or to advise someone. Telling someone by warning him or by advising him. Kutumbua. In Swahili, kutumbura. In Shona, for example, you have a boil, swollen part of your skin, and your boil is now ripe. In Swahili, your boil is now iva. Your boil is now ripe. Imeiva. In Shona, your boil mortar is now ripe. Mortar ya iva. And now, you now want to remove the boil. You prickle it and squeeze. We call that kutumbua in Swahili, kutumbura in Shona. Whilst we are there, mortar is boil in Shona and jipu in Swahili. Kutoa, kutora in Shona, to take. Kutoa in Swahili, kutora in Shona. Mujuku in Swahili, muzukuru in Shona. My muzukuru in Shona is the son of my sister. The son of my sister or nephew in Swahili is mujukuu. In Shona is muzukuru. Here we also have a double substitution. Ku was substituted with zu. And double u was substituted with ru. Now, to end up this our first lesson, let's just look at other substitutions which we will be coming across. We have li in Swahili and ri in Shona. La, le, li, lo, lu in Swahili is ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Shona is peculiar Bantu language. It doesn't have L. So wherever it borrows a word from another language which contains an L, it substitutes it with R. Let's just look at one example or two. Kulima. Kulima in Swahili. Kurima in Shona. That is to plow. Another interesting example of a borrowed word from English is election. Election, when people go and vote to select a new leader in parliament for local government. In Shona, we've borrowed that word, election. We say erection. But now, erection, in English, it means something also totally different. Key. In Swahili, normally, in Shona, they substitute it with chi. We have already looked at one example, kiku. In Swahili, it's chikuru in Shona. Z, za, ze, zi, zo, zu. In Swahili, in Shona, normally it's substituted with za, ze, zi, zo, zu. Example, kuzima is to switch off. In Swahili, kuzima. In Shona, kuzima. Fi. In Swahili, in some words, in Shona, it's substituted with chi. 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 You hear that whistling sound. Shi. Fimbo. Chimbo, walking stick, is chimbo in Shona. There is also one interesting word or name which journalists were not able really to pronounce it. It's the famous politician, the late Dr. Morgan Tsvangirai. A lot of people, a lot of journalists could not pronounce that word, Tsvangirai. So Shona is very peculiar in putting some whistling sounds. It has verbs, nouns with whistling sound. For example, my name is Zhenika. My name is Zhenika. If it was a Swahili name, I think they would call me Zenika. So Shona substituted za, ze, zi, zo, zu with ja, je, ji, jo, ju. In some words, they also substituted with za, za, ze, zi, zo, zu. On that note, I would like to thank you for going through this, my very first lesson in my channel, Shona and Swahili. Please, if you want to hear more of these lessons, I urge you to subscribe to the channel, share the channel, comment the channel on the channel, put notification bell on the channel so that when I come with another lesson, which will be very soon, lesson 2 is coming very soon, put a notification bell so that you are alerted that I have now posted a new video. Thank you very much for being patient as I introduce myself to this very interesting, and it will be a long series. I've already prepared over 20 similar lessons already. They are almost ready. and we'll be dishing them out to you on a regular basis in the near future. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Mazvita in Shona, or tatenda, or tinotenda. Asante sana. Thank you. Thank you very much.